If you enjoyed the video, please check out dendem.com, which will take you to my Facebook page, where I share Magic comics, memes, and other videos I've done. Hey guys, and welcome back. We're going to try to do one more draft and see if we can get to gold before the end of the season. I've drafted the Kraken before, and I haven't had him pay off yet, but I also wasn't completely impressed with Trickster's God Heist, and Divine Gambit is garbage. So we're going to take the Kraken. And we're rewarded with another bomb. So let's take the Summoner. Mistwalker's good here, so is Iron Verdict. Story Seeker's okay. I think we'll take the... I'm going to take the Mistwalker to stay in blue. It'll go around with the other two rares we got. I think I'll grab the Frost Augur here. I like this guy. Love the bounce spell. Undersea Invader has been one of my more favorite cards of this draft. I'm not sure if we want another large creature, though. Just grab this little guy. Just in case we end up playing green. Speaking of in case we end up playing green, let's grab that. What? Yeah, let's set that aside. Grab planning as card advantage. Grab the Yeti. This guy. Another Yeti. And then there, the Sideboard. And then Vader. Oh, hello. Where have you been all of pack 1? I guess we're going to be doing Esper. Let's try to draft around, taking advantage of being able to play her and her abilities. If we're lucky enough, we will get a white or black rare for pack 3. So that we're not just splashing for Kaya. I think I'm going to want to take the bounce spell. Oh, that'll be blue-black. That's good. Both the Disciple and the Karfell Carnal Master are both pretty decent, but oh, this guy's so good. Now here, I think I either want the Ring or the Bind the Monster. I think we'll get the Ring just for the mana fixing, because we're going to be playing 3 colors. I'll grab this. Card draw, life gain. I'd like Ravenform either as removal, so I think actually we will just take that. I think the Mistwalker. Glimpse would be very nice. Have to make sure that we have cards to enable it. We do have a Shapeshifter. Right now we just have the Shapeshifter and the one giant. And speaking of giants, Arcanist is back again. We have 2 Depart the Realm, so that will allow us, if we can cast 1, to grab the second. Strategic planning. I'll grab the Harbinger. Usually just end up drafting 2-color decks, so it's taking a little more thought than I'm used to, trying to go from just drafting all the blue cards into now trying to get into Esper. I'll grab the Invader. Probably, no, actually, let's grab that. And the Rider might end up getting played. Let's just drop it over here just in case. And there's that black card we wanted. And if we were going to get one, this is a good one to get. Okay, so now we're just going to need to pick up some more black-white cards. We need some snow lands. We need the snow lands to be able to turn on the Kraken's reduced mana cost. And I believe we do have a couple of Snow Matters cards. Can grab the Giant's Amulet as another way of activating the Glimpse's graveyard ability. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Grab the Giant's Amulet. Iron Verdict could be good removal here. We can also just grab another bounce spell. Yeah, I think we'll grab the Verdict. Grab the Great Hall, seeing as we're in white, black, and give us a way to produce an Angel, token threat. Can see either getting the Replicating Ring here is more mana fixing, or the Godhold Guardian. I think we'll get the ring. Right? I can't be wrong. We're in 3 colors. Yeah. I think I want the snow-covered island here. Gold. Put that sideboard. Hook. This guy. And the last couple of picks here are all just academic. I don't think I want to be playing that. Not this. Nor this. Okay, looks like we've drafted ourselves a pretty decent Esper deck. Need to make a couple of cuts, fix the lands. Might be a little Yeti heavy. Okay, I ended up cutting the Yetis, a 1-drop. I'll drop the deck list in the description, and we can get into our games now. Well, that's a pretty good hand. Got some card selection to get us deeper into the deck. I'll be more than happy to keep it once our opponent gives us the option. We're dealing some haste, huh? Might want to foretell our verdict here. Have to decide between getting rid of the creature that gives their creatures haste, or getting rid of their hasted threat if it's big enough. Into the ring, and that'll give us the opportunity to leave up Iron Verdict. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Yeah, we'll just get rid of this guy. I like getting the Braggart down here as soon as possible. We're just gonna die to pursuits. Really don't have a way of dealing with those. So we're just gonna have to race our opponent. Untap our Braggart. See if we can find something. Another threat, or I'm gonna look for another card. I think we got another threat. Oh. Oh yeah, they're gonna be gaining so much life. Tap down their Dusk Wielder. Oh, removal.deck. Get the Mistwalker down here. And the Hawk. Actually, we'll just do another Mistwalker. Forgot we have the Replicating Ring. Oof. So we can bounce something. You're so far behind. We have to attack. I don't think there's a reason to pump. Let's Ravenform this guy, so we're not taking 4 damage. And end turn. I'll set a stop here, and we can bounce one of their enchantments before their end step. Force them to replay it next turn. But I think we're just a little bit too far behind. We're not going to get to the summoner. Yep. That's fine. So we'll bounce this guy, actually. Maybe we should just move to the next game. Whatever, let's work on our quests. Yep. Not this guy. I'm gonna make you work for those last 6 points of damage. Last 4 points of damage. Well, you're late to the party.
Job too tough.
You get out of here.
It's the least you deserve.
She would have been fantastic about 3 turns ago. Oh. That's the sound I just made. Ouch. Still walk. Mistwalker, play the Summoner, thus getting rid of all of the replicating rings we have just made. I should have floated the mana. I don't think it matters. We're at 2 life. Get out of here. Swinging for 9. Literally a stiff breeze will kill us. Oh, look, a stiff breeze. There's a chance we can glimpse into something to deal with this, but I'm not holding out much hope there. That's literally the worst piece of removal we could draw to deal with the situation. I actually don't know that we have a worse one. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. He's gonna get us just with the Boast Trigger. So... guess we'll glimpse again. Might be able to get a bounce spell. Nope. Yep, I think we're done. So how do we want to die? Do we want to let it attack us, or do we bind it and die to ourselves? Ah, one block. Play to your outs. Good games, opponents. Okay, game 2. We don't have any white mana. We have a bounce spell. I think we'll give this a go. More blue and black. At least it gives us a third land so we can cast our Mistwalker. Hey, Foretell. Harbinger. Get our Hawk down. We can loot a card, or we can planning. Well, they're not doing anything. Let's loot. That's another island. Let's get rid of Harbinger. Yeah, it's another swamp. I think we'll planning here, and then we can leave up to part the realms. See if we get our eye. Ah, there's a plains. I'd like to get in for one. Take that. Oh, this flashing guy. Take him back. You can have him next turn. Just buying ourselves time so that when we can drop our Cyclone Summoner, he'll be more impactful. Ooh. Okay. So we can play our Braggart, or we can play Kaya and plus on the Hawk. I like plussing on the Hawk. Oh, that was mean.
Involved with locals.
I mean, okay. The ability still works. Boop. Ah, I see. We're 1 mana off of the Summoner, which will clean up those tokens. Get him for 1. Not the Braggart, no! Oh, he was my friend. We're going to discard a card too next turn. Let me keep that in mind. I don't want them returning a creature card. And, well, actually, I don't think they have anything too important in their graveyard right now. So, let's get in. And then drop the Cyclone. Oop, missed him. There we go. Pick it up. Now we must be mindful that they have the 3/2 flash creature. So we don't want to just lose our summoner to that. So we can't attack in half-heartedly unless we have a way of dealing with that situation. That's not opening up the possibility of dealing with that situation. I think we'll grab the gates. Play that as our land for the turn. Yeah. So I think we'd like to drop one of our flying creatures here. Just want to force him to run out the creature without being able to use the ability. There's definitely a creature in exile. Oh, right. That's going to let him do it. Crud. Forgot. I forgot. Mistakes were made. I guess we tap his creature? They're pretty far ahead here. We're going to have to discard this card anyway, unless we foretell it. I think I'm just going to get rid of that 3/2. Checking what they have to return. Can bounce this. Or bounce the Hulk. also just bounced a flying creature. But I think I like bouncing this. Let's get in. No blocks. Yeah, they're down to 6. They get their creature back. They get to loot. And they're taking 4 in the air next turn. Well, they do have the 1 blocker. Must be mindful of that. Can use this to draw a card, see if we get something to deal with that. You take your time, I'm having a drink. I mean, that's fine. We were going to attack anyway. Oh. Let's get that attack over with. Swing. Seems good. Let's activate this and draw 2 cards. Is there a good way we can tap this? Or we could just glimpse. Let's glimpse. Oh, another flying threat. That's pretty good. These guys have all been ground-based. Oh, there goes our Mistwalker. That's cool. Wait till the end of the turn, and then we'll activate the land, get 2 cards, get 2 life. And hopefully that fills up our hand enough that we can start finishing them off. They got a 2-turn clock in play right now. Let's activate. Woohoo! Oh, that's some nice cards we got there. We have 8 mana to work with. So we can drop our Courser and kill something off. Or we can do a giant. And then we have our choice between either the Verdict or the Courser. Let's make sure it taps correctly. Because I'm tired of paying for that mistake. Thank you. Get in for 1. Not going to worry about foretelling the Verdict. We're just going to be casting that. They know they're going to be losing a creature on an all-in attack. That'll get rid of our Hawk. That's probably a deal they want. That Hawk's what's going to finish them off. Ah, and there we pay for not foretelling the verdict. It's glimpse. Oh, the Kraken. We have 9 lands. I'd be happy with the Mistwalker or the Angel. Yeah, I just put those on the bottom. Boop. Get our land down. There's 7 mana left to use. So I'm thinking we'll do this, get some card selection, and then drop the core. So I want both of these cards. Yep. We're going to be discarding the island. A double block. Okay. Should have foretold the verdict there again. Let's get rid of the island. I just always feel like I'm telegraphing that I have the verdict if I foretell it. Because if you foretell a card and you have 1 white mana left open, I mean, it's not like it's going to affect their decision. They don't have many options. We can play the creature side or the lantern side. If we play the lantern side, we can start untapping it a bunch. I'm going to go with the lantern side. Start a sacrificing, or discarding, or life lossing. And again. Lanterns does give us all the things. They have 1 card in hand, so Lantern's going to finish them off next turn. Yep, they're done. Good try, opponent. It's getting close there for a bit. Lacking white mana again. But we have Kaya in hand. We have some card selection. Mistwalker is an early threat and protection. I'll give it a go. Hand's looking a little familiar there. Have a Braggart in hand and no way to cast it. Oh, Valky. Braggart or Mistwalker? Braggart or Mistwalker? What you want? Seems good. I mean, opponent, you've taken all your actions. May I have my turn, please? Pretty please? Thank you. You can bounce the Valky. Send ye old hooded Tybalt back to their hand. Yeah, I think we'll just planning and see if we can get a white. Or a replicating ring. I think I like the ring. Might have more long-term advantage as long as they can't remove it. But what are the odds that's going to happen? You have a Mistwalker. Get a ring down. Next turn we can play Kaya. Use Kaya's ability to exile the Valky Mistwalker. And then whatever his follow-up play is, we can use the bounce spell to let Kaya start taking back up. Solid plan. I like it. Oh, right. He's gonna get a spirit. Ooh, I hope you don't have a bounce, pump spell. Please no pump spell. Please no pump spell. I need Kaya to stick around. She's kind of the cornerstone of my strategy here. Okay, that we can deal with.
Fine. I can shake it off.
Yeah, that's right. Shake it off. Let's get our Mistwalker in. That'll be our blocker. We can uptick on the Mistwalker. If he manages to get rid of that, that gives us a protector. And I think we'll go shields down to activate the glimpse. Oh, that's right. We still have the replicating ring, so we can cast Depart. Oh, we're covered. We're good. Game's pretty early on, but Kaya just dominates the board. Okay. That'll allow him to attack you with both creatures without risking the loss of the spirit. It's good for him. But we're good with our Mistwalker dying. Even so, we have the Depart. And we can block. And we're good. So we have options here. We could play our Braggart. Uptick on the Braggart.
Well, you're not lacking for spirit.
We can bind up the Master. Or foretell Behold. I'll bind up the Master. Don't want to risk losing Kaya. We'll take 4. Solid deal. There's your Valkyrie. Rings continuing to go up. Let's get in with our Braggart. Come on, opponent. What are we doing over there? Are you making a sandwich? If you are making a sandwich, could you make one for me? I am hungry. And I'm doing nothing but drinking. Gonna do this anyway after combat. Make them wait for me. Show them it works both ways. I want the summoner, I don't want the card draw. Excellent. Untap our guy. And can uptick her Kaya.
Ghosting feels weird, right?
Anything on our graveyard? Of course not. And we have enough mana for the Cyclone Summoner. Oh no! There she goes. Her memory will live on the creatures that will not die. Get tapped down the Valkyrie. Nice little trick with the Braggart. If you're afraid that they might have a the verdict spell to deal with the tapped creature, you can hold off untapping it because it will not resolve the damage if the creature is untapped once it's done. So you can play around that if you're afraid. So if they foretell a card and they have one white left open, it gives you something to do. If you're not worried about getting the one extra damage in. And then you can play chicken with them. So they've dropped enough that we may want to swing in and play our Summoner. So we can get rid of as much of their garbage as we want before bouncing everything to their hand and our hand. Ugh. Come on, Judge, slow play. Fine, I'm looking at my graveyard. There's nothing. Take this time to do a shameless plug. Nope. Card draw, life gain. Do you mind if I do? So we probably gonna want to swing in and see how they block, and then decide how we're gonna play our Summoner. Make them wait for us for a second while I think about my decisions. Okay. Let's untap our Braggart. And we'll bounce everything. And we get our binding back. But we're left with 12 power on the board. I think we're done here. Man, should have played the Gates. Thought the mana worked out. Think it's really gonna matter. See, now you have a bunch of cards in hand, so I can understand wanting to think about your decisions. Raptor? Good. Valkyrie? Also good. And Master. Good. Let's get our Gates down. Play a ring. You can swing out and see how they block. See if they decide to kill the summoner or if they're going to chump block. Yeah, they decided they wanted to kill the summoner. Understandable. Which will reduce them to 1 or 2 if we decide to pump the Changeling Bird. But I think we're going to play our Braggart. Ew, or we just get our summoner back. Do you want to just get our summoner back? I think we just want to get our summoner back. Be back. Nice try, opponent. Got close there. Hand's a little slow. We don't have white mana. I think we can make it work. Famous last words. Tapped. Usher. Want to go with the ring plan again? Fix our mana. Or just grab the gates and get the white mana. I think we'll go with the ring. They either get rewarded for putting in artifact removal, or they get punished for not. Attack and make a token. Guess so. Token time. Let's get our ring down. Oh, making another one. Oh, they're missing their land drops. I'm happy to see that. We get strategic planning and then bounce one of their guys. I think I want the land here. We're just trying to get to Cyclone Summoner, seeing as they're behind on lands. If we cast the Summoner, it'll bounce all their tokens. And we'll start being able to replace stuff. They won't have the lands to do so. Still no land? What do we got? What do we got? Nope. Gotta discard. Oh, and a Kraken, too. We could play our Braggart. Or cast Behold and try to get our next land drops. We only need one more land to cast the Summoner? And there it is. Let's get our land. We don't need the Ravenform. They're not casting anything too impactful. So next turn we will play our land and drop our 7/7. Let's see if they got their third land drop. Yeah, there they go. We're down to 9. Probably should start stabilizing now. Let's play our land. And Summoner. Yep. And we can glimpse on our turn. Thanks to the Summoner. And he doesn't just die to Verdict, because he's a 7/7. How far off we are with from the Kraken? Well, we need 4 more mana for the Kraken. Ooh. Valkyrie's going to be a bit of a problem. That's just attacking us in the air. Let's see if we can glimpse an answer. It's a flying. We can use that to protect ourselves for a turn. Play our ring. Let's get him for 7. We need 3 swings. Play the Hawk. Play the Harbinger. So close, just about there. Block the Valkyrie. Oh, that's good. That can trade with the Valkyrie. So let's get him with 7 and see how they block. So they'll just chump with it, yeah. Let's play our Courser and our Braggart. That might be a Verdict. We could tap the Valkyrie and get in with the Courser and swing with the Summoner. And I guess the Braggart too, yeah, we'll swing with him. We'll untap. And if they Verdict, we'll untap again. Oh. Nope, they saw through that. Tergrid. Yeah, she's just gonna finish off the game, so let's get in. See if we can close this out. Nope. On tap. The card, it does nothing. Cool. Let's go on the next one. Again, no white mana. I don't think we can keep that one. You got the replicating ring for mana fixing, so I think I like this. Get our top land down. Deck wants to make sure we see our rares. Yeah, get that. Player islands, player ring. Might just get down Tergrid's Lantern and start activating that. They have an empty board. We're just going to be taking cards from their hand. I mean, or their life. Looks like they need blue mana. Play the Mistwalker to protect us. And we can hold up to part. And the mana screw continues. Not on our end, though. Just leave that. Nope, they have green. Oh, they went 3-color. Okay. Let's activate our lantern. Untap. Activate our lantern. Another ring. Keep ramping. Leave this behind to protect. Let's activate this in response. I don't want them to just be able to sacrifice the artifact or just discard a card. I want to take away their options. Yeah, let's do it again. Oh. I think we did enough damage with that. We should be good from here out. We could bind the Shaper. And get him for a bunch of damage. Okay. Lose one of our birds. Ah, that's why. Bounce our bird back to our hand. Play strategic planning. Get the Courser or another bird. I say bird, but it's a changeling. Ah, nice. Finally dealt with that binding. But I think that's a little too late. We can get on in for 6 on our turn. Put them to 1. Activate. Activate. Get him for 4. And we'll just get rid of this guy. Now, whichever one he decides to block, we can pump up the other one to 3 power and finish them off. Okay. Squash. Okay. That's gonna buy them a turn. Decide not to get in with the 1/3. Yes, we'll draw 2 cards. Oh. Yep. Use Kaya to get rid of the bird, and we can finish them off. Oh, actually, we could just Berg Strider. Goodbye, bird. Swinging for lethal. This way they don't feel like they died to Kaya. Again, the story of our life. No white mana. This time our planning did not find us a replicating ring or a plains, so get this. Well, probably never activating that. Let's lose a tap land, and actually, let's get rid of the Cyclone Summoner. Complete the Great Hall just to give us double black. We can glimpse and glimpse again if we want. The island. Save the other glimpse for later. Okay. Yep, we got the double white. Really want Kaya here. We can play this tapped. Really must remember to start suspending that Iron Verdict. Oh yes, please just load up the bird. Rid of the bird. This time we have blockers for the 1/1. And if they don't have an answer to Kaya, we'll start upticking on our flyers. Put that on the Hawk, because that's most likely the one that's going to end up... Oh, too much value. Cool. That was a nice quick one. We made it to gold. How far along are we now? Yep, need 2 more wins. Yeah, man, we only lost our first game. So let's move on along to the end game. Last 2. Oh, an opening hand with a plains? This is unheard of. Suspend Behold. Oh, a second plains too. We're being spoiled. We don't need it, but we're being spoiled. And Behold. Replicating Ring Harbinger. I don't think we need the Harbinger. Kind of iffy on the Replicating Ring, but I will take it. It replicated in my deck. Infernal Pet. Gotta keep an eye on that, make sure it doesn't get too big. Let's get our Replicating Ring down. The reason to keep the Replicating Ring was to get multiple activations off of the Lantern when we play the flip side of Tergrid. That's probably going to be able to deal with our Mistwalker soon. Or that will. Now, I will keep the Mistwalker around just as a blocker. I think it's worth the 1 life loss each turn just to not take 3 from the Infernal Pet. So... get the Lantern down. And the Mistwalker. And I think we can end our turn here. Let's activate our Lantern on their upkeep. Ooh, glad they don't have that. They're missing the white. And I think we'll block. It's possibly has the pump spell for the Berserker. They work well together. I think we'll just take the 2. Though he could just activate the priest and... yeah, okay. We would actually lose our creature to the priest. Let's get the Giant's Amulet down. Autopet. Get some strategic planning underway. Do we ever get to that? Sooner or later, we are going to cast this card. I promise you. One of these games. Get the hull down. And we'll do this during their upkeep again. Eh, whatever. Just is. Let's not be cute. Bye, Mistwalker. Nah, we still have a 4 or 5. Not too worried. Rings click up. Decline. Ooh. And we have 2 giants, so definitely be able to cast that a second time. Oh, Verdict. Nice. Let's get this guy down. Want to continue to apply pressure. Ooh, double block. We'll get rid of the pet. It gains flying. And let's activate the lantern. And pass here. Late game Berserker. Late game Berserker's getting some counters on him. They decided not to attack. I think I'd like to get the amulet onto one of our creatures before they can activate the priest. Let's see if we glimpse first. Oh, depart. Nice. Okay, let's activate the lantern and see what they decide to do. Let's get him for 2. They can sacrifice the priest if they want to. Curious if they decide to use it on the Mistwalker just to get it out of here. Because if they do, we can Iron Verdict them and depart the realms, knocking them back pretty far. Yep, they went for it. Ooh, okay, well that changes our plan. He's gonna be able to give his guys indestructible, so I guess we're gonna bounce the... Yeah, let them attack. Now we'll bounce this one. Take 3. Actually, we can untap this and do it again. Berg Strider can tap down their master. And we can get rid of their Berserker if we want to. Let's see if they want to first. Could just Ironfork their master too if we wanted to. It's probably not going to be necessary. Let's see what they decide to do with the Berserker. Okay, what do they have? Ah, they have Wither Crown and the Retribution. Oh, actually, I don't think either of those are going to be very helpful at the moment. And then we can just use our Great Hall. Oh, actually, let's just do this. Stick the amulet onto the Berg Strider so that he can't just trade with it. He has to block the Berg Strider. He's going to take 2 from the Courser, which will knock him to 2. And you take go for the double block. I'll leave him with that one. And we'll activate our Great Hall. And we can make our Angel a 4/5. Can't be targeted. Can't put the crown on it. And we can finish them off on our turn. Nope, now we know what's in their hand. Nothing to worry about. Last game, we got Tergrid, we got white mana, we have all the things. Play our other tap land. And then on 3 we can play the Replicating Ring. Especially if they decide to do nothing. Deal. think we'll bounce this guy back to his hand. We have 2 strategic planning, so I'll probably fire 1 off here. Summoner's tempting. But I think we're going to go with the Ravenform just as protection. So we're going to bank on Tergrid getting us across the finish line. Flip in. Gonna give us some poison. Guess start with the lantern. Can let them get a little damage in with Finn. And then just Ravenform them because we won't care about the poison. Especially if you only decide to draft 1. Braggart. He's back. Two poison. Well, Mistwalker is a blocker for that Valkyrie. Let's see what they want to get rid of. They're 21, so yep, figure of life. Block. Activate. Berg Strider. Tap down the Valkyrie. Free creature for you. What are we thinking here, opponent? I'd like to get rid of the Oracle here, and I think we'll just take 1 from Finn. Okay. Well, can only take 2 more poison hits. If he doesn't have another hexproof spell in his hand. So we have in our graveyard. So let's hold. I'd like the Mistwalker, I don't want the swamp. Oh, depart's nice. That'll buy us a turn on Finn. Okay. So he can bolster all of his guys. So, we'll block here. And we'll block here. Yep. He taps out the bolster, and we can bounce Finn. Leaves us at 6 poison. Oh, that's a good one. Yes, I'd like to, thank you. And I think we will Ravenform, or actually we'll foretell it, hold it up, and do this. Oh, that was a good one. We can't bolster. That's something. He's gonna try to get a land. It is a 5/5 too. That's a big boy. So let's block here, and we can jump block here. Kaya, can you win us the game here? How do we want to sequence this? Let's Ravenform the Lord. Or cancel. No. Activate Lantern. See who he sacrifices. Sim will get a token here, maybe? Yep. Got a token. Now, let's Ravenform the Lord. Kaya. Okay, so Kaya resolves.
When you can walk through walls?
Now, do we want to uptick on one of our guys? Maybe the Mistwalker? because uptaking on the giant really doesn't do anything. Yeah, good for the Mistwalker.
Well, you're not lacking for spirit.
Leave our blockers back. Finn's back. Gonna gain some life. He doesn't have enough mana to bolster. So we will block the boat and chump block. Or let's see. Let's see what he decides to do. Okay, so we'll block the boat and block the Valkyrie. And then our turn, the replicating ring's gonna go off. We have more than enough mana, so I think we're gonna draw some cards. Not very helpful. Let's play our Braggart. And let's uptick on maybe the Braggart. He can block Finn, and then we get him right back again. That's pretty good. Luckily, the damage is done because we have a token on both the Mistwalker and the Braggart. So I think here, block Finn, block the Oracle, and block the, there we go. I think I'm good with that. I think that puts us to 1 life. Let's rearrange this. That puts us to 2 life. Okay. They bolster. And then I think I'm going to let my bird die here. Because we get to replay it. Play Braggart. Play Mistwalker. Ow. Change of plans. Let's make an angel. Now we play Mistwalker. And we have enough mana to activate the lantern twice. That's a worm. They really don't have any good attacks here. They can get in with Finn just because he has Death Touch, and there's the hopes that I won't block. But, yeah, we're at 8 poison. We have to block. So, he might as well try. Let's see if he sacrifices it first. Nope. So, who wants to block Finn? I think we'll go with the giant. Untap. Activate. Oh god, do we finally get to play the Kraken? Okay. We didn't put it in the deck not to play it. Cracking me. Oh, I guess we can use the lantern first. Darn, I was hoping they sacrificed the worm. Oh well. Yep. Kraken. So this will block Lindworm just fine. And you have Vigilance, so get him for 4. And yeah, don't want to lose that to the worm. Yeah, it's one less attacker on their side. Glimpse again. Grab ourselves a snow-covered land. Bottom the rest. Nope, just about done here. What do you have to return? No. Ah, you can give lifelink to something, I guess. No, what with Finn? Oh. Activate. I think we can do this 3 times. Yeah, we could actually do it 2 more times. And again. God, this card is so good. And again. And we can block everything and just do this again next turn. I think that's our 7th win. Here's hoping I forget Finn has poison. So let's block with the Braggart. Good games, opponent. As far as last games go, that was really good. Really close game throughout the entire thing. Replicating Ring and that Lantern showing their power. Well, once again, thank you very much for joining me for this draft, and I hope to see you back here again next week. Let's just collect our prizes, and then I'm going to say bye-bye.